Brett?
No, you're not working.
Oh no.
Hello?
This isn't good.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, you do it. Oh wait. Hold on. Are you ready to rumble?
Why did you turn it off?
I think when
Yeah,
when I put it in this thing, I pulled it back up and it turned it off. I'm using a table mic today, or table stand. Okay, here we go. La 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 la. That's just for the music. I don't know. It was a messed up intro, guys. Sorry for that one. I'm coming in hot. Oh, I ended the last one like that. Why do I keep going to that?
You
Sound a lot of
ended it, or you
TikToks.
starting it?
I don't know. What has happened? What was that? Something just
Oh,
come
the fan just went away.
No, it was the AC. The AC turned off.
We thought it was the fan and the computer.
The fan and the computer. Sorry. All right. Oh my gosh, this isn't good. Let me slide this up more. Technical difficulties. I'm not gonna shut it off this time after yelling it. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right. What is up, you guys? Back again with another Chop Chat for you here at the Listen to Lamb Chop podcast. This is your host Gavin Lamb, and with me today is
Cody.
So we are actually going to talk about some docu-series that I watched recently on Netflix. So you can go watch them on Netflix too if you have Netflix, if you're interested. I'm really interested in been really watching docu-series lately. I'm really into it. I've never not been into them. I've watched quite a few, but lately I've been into them a lot. And two of them that I've recently watched was the one called I Killed My Dad. It was about this teenager, 17-year-old Anthony Temple, who shot his father, Bert, a cold-blooded killer. This documentary about the truth behind the case is every bit as hooky and twisty as you'd expect from Netflix. So that was a little teaser thing on here on theguardian.com. If you want to check out this article, I just typed in I Just Killed My Dad review from this true crime story thriller. It's pretty interesting. Do you ever watch The Tiger King?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to advertise that I watched it, but it's once you watch the first episode, you have to finish it.
Yeah.
You can't not know what's going to happen.
Nah.
That's the deal with these
I was told
docuseries.
about that though.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told
and you were like,
that I
you
had
gotta
to
watch
watch it. Yeah. And
everybody was like, dude, you gotta watch
and
The Tiger King.
And so I watched it, and the first 2 or 3 episodes, I thought it was doing The Office type thing, where it was it was fake, but that they were doing a
because that dude just seems like his life is such a parody, but that's just how that dude was.
But no, it was real.
Yeah, he was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But
did you ever watch the second season of that?
No, I never could get myself to watch any more of it.
It's weird.
Is it?
It goes more into everybody else though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's an episode about him, and then an episode
about the other people that do the same kind of stuff.
The guy who does that weird dude with the elephants in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And then talking about
the one in
Carol
Florida.
Baskin, and then the guy,
Carol Baskin.
And then the Hispanic dude in Florida.
Yeah.
And then talking about Carol Baskin's husband that people think that she killed him.
Yeah, and apparently that case was reopened after that documentary released, and they were like, well, let's look further into this. Because people have some pretty interesting
crazy
theories about it and stuff. So, yeah, pretty wild. So I watched the I Just Killed My Dad documentary on Netflix, and I also watched the Untold Truth about Manti docu-series about the player from, and you knew about this, or you saw the previews. So
Well, but I knew
he got
about
catfish
when it happened. Yeah,
in college, and he pretty much
right after the national championship game.
Pretty much what had happened was in 2013, that season, he learned that his grandmother passed away one morning, and less than 6 hours later was told by who he thought was his girlfriend's brother that she had passed away. So he thought he just lost his grandmother and his girlfriend all on the same day.
But he had never met.
He never met. He met his grandmother.
Well, yeah.
He had never met his girlfriend. and he thought that she was dead. And so basically, he ended up dedicating the season to his dead grandmother and dead girlfriend, and was like made it this huge. They was made all the news stories and everything. One of the biggest like sports stories, like inspirational sports stories of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all hit the fan basically when they found out that she never existed. So basically, that's what the guy says on that. He's like. Tim Burke, I guess he's a journalist or he's some kind of investigative guy from like Florida or something like that. And he said there were millions and millions of people who knew that there was a Notre Dame football player whose grandmother and girlfriend had died the same night and that he dedicated his season to them. One problem, the girlfriend did not exist. So they go through that whole thing. He got catfished by another dude who was like living a fake life. He didn't want to be a guy. He obviously wanted to be a woman, but he could only, without disappointing everyone in his life and without, coming out as all the stuff that he wanted to be, he just made a profile as a woman, as a girl, of a picture. Took a picture that he knew of this girl in high school was really pretty, used that picture, made up the name, and would catfish these dudes, and one of them just ended up being Manti, and he took it the farthest that he possibly could without having to meet. And when it came time to actually link up and meet, that's when it all kind of went sideways. So
is that in the documentary?
Yeah, and dude, everything. That's why it's called Untold Truth. They tell you everything, like all the little details of how it went down, how like the dude orchestrated everything. And since that dude has had a sex change and is now identifies as a woman, it's crazy, absolutely insane. But it like ruined that dude's life, ruined his draft pick and everything. Like he lost millions of dollars. Everybody just knew him as the catfish hoax guy. They thought that he might have been a part of it, like in orchestrating it for the fame and stuff. So it was pretty gnarly, but it's a really good watch on Netflix. Like it's only 2 episodes, so it's real short. But I definitely recommend if you like that kind of stuff to go check it out because I found it very interesting. Other like Netflix docu-series that I've watched in the past, like I notably mentioned the undefeated football one, the Tiger King. Also, Last Chance U. The Staircase, about this guy whose wife was found dead at the bottom of the staircase with a bunch of head wounds, like gashes in her head and stuff. But he claims that he found her there. He had nothing to do with it. So that went to trial. It was this crazy, crazy thing where he was actually linked to another woman who died at the bottom of the stairs years earlier.
Oh, right.
No evidence, no physical evidence against him either, though. But he was put in prison. It was crazy. I don't know if it's still on there, but you need to go check out The Staircase as well. Bad Vegan. You watched that one with me, where the woman, she opened that top-notch vegan restaurant and everything.
Oh,
and she had
yeah. I remember
relationship where that guy was like telling her all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
About like, give me that money, just give me the money now, we need it because this is all for your test.
And he can make it her dog live forever or something.
Yeah, it was all like this whole sci-fi craziness. There was just a
But she was
huge
famous
con artist.
too, wasn't she? Or she got famous.
She had like had relationships with famous chefs and stuff like that, and like
because she was like the first like vegan.
She was like the vegan queen, is what they called her. She was like she was like the name when it came to like vegan stuff and vegan food and restaurants and culture at that time. So it was a pretty big deal. That was called Bad Vegan, and then these two, obviously. So I've been all into the Netflix docu-series lately.
I can tell.
They are they hold my interest, man. Like once I watched the first one, I can tell. Like there's some of them I've clicked on. And there's another one I watched called The Puppeteer, where basically, or The Puppet Master. I can't remember which one it's called, but basically he was like went down as one of the world's biggest con men ever. And like to the point where he was telling people he worked for agencies and like they had to leave and go do this, and I need you to stay here at this safe house and get this job, but when you get paid I need that money so that we can keep you in hiding. But he was just putting these people, placing these people places to get jobs and then taking their money when they got paid and convincing them that this is the only way they can stay safe. Crazy, dude, crazy. Talking about how like the IRA and everything was out to get them and stuff. So that was pretty crazy. But in other words, I was actually listening to Unfiltered, Zane and Heath Unfiltered's podcast the other day, and they brought up this whole thing about how it's kind of funny because it's so true. When you're like face to face with people in like a store or walking on the street or whatever, for the most part, unless someone's like inebriated or just a jerk, for the most part, people are pretty cordial with each other, right? Like they're usually pretty polite and like have manners and try to like be respectful. That 100% changes once you get behind the wheel of a vehicle. Mm-hmm. You know, isn't that weird?
Because you're protected in your own little private bubble.
Yeah, but it's almost like it's a free-for-all after that, and everybody else in the other vehicles are like enemies. You're like, I'm getting past this dude. This dude's making me... Even though he might not have done anything wrong, you're just like, dude, this guy's got to get out my way. Like, this guy's a jerk, man. He's driving like 25 and a 45. He's got to get out of my way. It's just crazy. Like, you don't ever think about... And like, it's what they were saying. You don't ever really think about how there's a person inside that vehicle. You're just like, that red Dodge needs to like move, dude. Like, get out of my way. I can't get past this dude. He's been driving so slow the entire time. Like, I'm about to run him off the road. But you just think it's a vehicle. You don't ever think about the person operating that vehicle. Most of the time. I think I do sometimes, but like,
I think about how
I'm
they're
very cautious about it. I know you have to. I mean, you're driving all day for your job, so it's like, it's got to be weird for you. Uh-oh, I messed this up. This is gonna be. I'm gonna get off the mic for just a minute. Oh.
So you didn't like the stand, I guess?
It was okay. I just thought I was gonna use the laptop more for this episode, and then I was like, I don't need it. I wanted to fact check myself when I talked about those Docu-Series because I didn't want to say something stupid. I'm sure I did anyway, but it's okay. But yeah, Cody and I are just chilling. It's an afternoon. It's an afternoon podcast, and we're having like a after lunch ice cold brewski. You can call this girly if you want to, but Bud Light Lime is pretty delicious. It's nice and refreshing and crisp. It's like the margarita of beer, you know. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just gotta have an ice cold Bud Light Lime and chill and relax. And
it reminds me of college.
Yeah, we barbecued all day yesterday, so now it's just. We had them left over, and I was like, yeah, let's have an ice cold brewski and record a podcast, because why not? So how have things been, Cody, lately?
It's been alright. Same old normal
work.
I don't want to have to go to work.
I know. I'm on vacation right now. I got 9 days off, and I'm not quite in the middle of it.
9 days.
I know, it's nice. I got this entire upcoming 5 days. Like, after today, I got 5
You
more
always
days
get
off.
9 days, or like more than a normal week.
Yeah.
Right? Because you always
9 days is the... So basically what I do is I work 5 days straight. I work 5 days straight so that I can have my 2 off days stacked together at the end of that week. Mm-hmm. Then I take my 5-day vacation. And then coming back, I have my
next
2
weekend.
Yeah, I have my 2 off days first thing of the week. So when I leave, before I leave, I work 5 days in a row, and before I go, or when I go back, I work 5 days in a row. So I just stack my off days before and after, put my vacation between, and it makes it a long vacation. We're only allowed to do that for like 9 days though. Mm-hmm. You can't like have like 2 weeks of vacation, like say 10 days off. And then put their schedule requests. You can't have anything more than 9. Really. Okay. They don't. It's frowned upon. You have to get it like approved by like corporate if you do. Like if you're going on a mission trip or something and it was longer than 9 days, like maybe 14, 15 days or something, or like a cruise outside of the country for something. So yeah, I've often been tempted to be like, I'm going on a cruise, even though I'm not.
Wait, so you can't stack your
you can't stack your vacations anyway. No, that'd be way too much time off.
See, we can.
So you can just take like half a month off if you want?
Yeah, if I had the seniority to pick those weeks, I could take, like there's a guy when I first started, he took 5 weeks back to back to back to back to back.
Really? He didn't have to report in at all? He just took them all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you're probably able to do that with if like there's other people to like drive those routes or whatever. Yeah. Like this is like a permanent position, where it's like people are like, okay, that guy's been gone for a while.
Because
it's always a disaster when I go back.
Yeah,
no one ever does the job that you do. as good as you do it
Oh,
while you're gone.
no.
Never in any job. So it's like it's always a disaster. Makes me upset. It just stresses you out, you know.
Well, you get used to it though.
Yeah, I quit caring so much. Not about my job, but like just the fact that there's nothing I can do about it when I'm not there. It's just I'm gonna have to fix it when I get back, and then try to keep it steady as long as I can while I'm there. But like, I find myself on vacation a lot of times worrying about it. Like, oh man, it's gonna be terrible when I go back. Like everything's gonna be awful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's no way to live while you're on vacation, dude. You gotta enjoy yourself.
Right.
So I'm just kind of try to let it go and just focus on the good while it's good, and then fix it when it's bad, because that's really all you can do. I want to talk about something delicious that I created like a week and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
So you know brown bread, like the brown bread that you served at Longhorn?
Brown bread.
Yeah, wasn't that like y'all's specialty?
That's at Outback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so steakhouse brown bread, or just brown bread in general, right? A loaf of brown bread, right?
Okay. Like chocolate looking bread.
Yeah, like it looks like a chocolate cake, but it's like a dinner roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So cut it long ways, like it's a hoagie style.
Okay.
Cut it long ways, toast both ends. Spread butter on each side, right?
Okay.
Then you take seasoned grilled chicken, slice it really thin,
Okay.
and like paper thin, little slices of this seasoned grilled chicken. It's awesome. A Caesar salad kit that you buy at the grocery store. It's already got all the ingredients in with it.
Okay.
Mix all that up together, everything but the croutons.
Okay.
And then you bottom layer, you take, I don't know, maybe half a cup of the salad makings, the lettuce and the Parmesan and the dressing and all that. Bottom layer.
Okay.
Little slices of the thin crust, or the not thin crust, little slices of the thin sliced chicken, right? And then you drizzle just a little bit more of the Caesar dressing on top of the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else did I put on? I put cheese or something. I think it was
Parmesan.
Oh yeah, shaved Parmesan, like the fresh kind that comes in a little tub.
Yeah.
Shaved Parmesan on top of the butter.
Mm-hmm.
That on top of the chicken, bro. I called it. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I say it right because I named it. It was so good. I had to name
You
it.
named it, but you forgot what you called it.
Sorry. I found out though. Here it is. The grilled chicken Caesar Parmesan. It sounds like something you'd order at a restaurant.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal because a
How
lot
much
of times
chicken was on there though? Was it enough to satisfy me?
Yeah, it was like a chicken. It was like almost an entire chicken breast, thin sliced and put on there.
Oh, okay.
It's like a grilled chicken sandwich, but it has
With Caesar.
shaved Parmesan, Caesar dressing, and then a little portion of Caesar salad on the bottom.
Okay.
So you had that crispness of the lettuce, the crispness of the toasted bread, the saltiness and cheesiness of the Parmesan and the butter, and then seasoned grilled chicken. And then, so, when you usually have some Caesar salads have the brown bread croutons in them. Right? They're mixed.
Yeah.
That's your bread. And it's already toasted, and it's like, it's a giant crouton. You're just eating the salad and the chicken and the cheese in between two giant croutons. It's freaking delicious.
It's pretty good.
Dude, I made it, and I was like, because we had Caesar salad, and then I had chicken, but I wanted something else, and we had those brown rolls that Darby got from some Whole Foods place one time, and we froze them, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use these, so I pulled them out, thawed them, sliced it down the middle, and toasted it, threw it all together, and I was like, I made Darby try it. I was like, this is a masterpiece. This is awesome. You got to try it. So I gave it. Yeah, she loved it. I was like, well, this is gonna be a staple in my house, boy. I'm gonna make this once a week. Probably not. Probably like once every
What,
month.
you said that or she said that?
I said that. I said that. She wouldn't
I'm
have
gonna
been making
say
nothing.
she wouldn't have said that.
She wouldn't have been making nothing, man. Another thing, I haven't made this one yet, but I thought it would be really delicious. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it'd be better if it was fried chicken, but if I was doing it just to go a little bit healthier route, even though this is not a healthy dish at all. Neither is a Caesar salad one. It's a sandwich. It's not healthy. A grilled chicken, but it would be a hot honey chicken and egg bagel. So think about a bagel.
Hot
possibly
honey and chicken. Egg?
Egg and cheese. Hot honey chicken, egg and cheese.
So chicken, egg, and cheese with hot honey on it. That could be good.
Yeah.
That could be good.
On a bagel.
On a bagel.
Like a bagel sandwich. So you got a bottom and a top.
Yeah.
Like Einstein's.
Mm-hmm.
But think of like grilled chicken, egg and cheese. drizzled
Oh,
with
you're
some
thinking
hot
grilled chicken.
honey. Yeah. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Obviously, it'd be better with a fried fillet, but like if you got to do that route, you might as well put the fried chicken and add some bacon too.
Yeah, I like
maple bacon or something.
Yeah.
And then after that, you might as well just get rid of the. If you're gonna do all that, you might as well get rid of the bagel and just do a slice of donut, man. Make a little donut
Oh
sandwich.
gosh, no.
Dude, I bet people, people do that.
You can do waffle.
Chicken and waffle, dude. Chicken and waffle.
Chicken and waffle with hot honey. A little bit of bacon and cheese.
A little maple syrup and hot honey. Drizzled on.
Yeah.
A little mixture.
That would be good.
So good. That's why I initially had thawed out that brown bread, because Darby had a cinnamon, what was it? A cinnamon maple butter or something like that she bought when we were at Buc-ee's.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like toasted some and spread that on there. I was like, this is great. I'm doing something with this. But yeah, it was really good and delicious, man. Where are we at on time? 21 minutes. 21, 26. I can reset it in a minute. Well, so, this microphone just looked weird. It's like, whoa, it's really close. Really close to me, brah. What was I saying before? Something about blimey. Oh, yeah. Bud Light. Lime.
Mm-hmm.
Little buddy. Little limey. Blimey. You know? It's like that saying, like the English use. Blimey.
Yeah.
Or is that Australian?
Blimey.
Bloke is Australian.
Bloke.
It's a bloke.
Bloke.
Crikey, she's just a baby.
The dingo.
It's a dingo, ain't my
Ain't your
baby.
baby.
The dingo.
Get you a Foster's lager and a shrimp on the barbie.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Yeah, dude. So if you didn't watch the last episode, or listen to the last episode, we were showing off some of the Jake Aaron art oil
Showed
paintings.
off one.
Showed off one. I got more. I got like 3 more somewhere, or 2 more somewhere. But he's gonna come on the show, and he's gonna paint and tell us how it's done. Yeah, pretty cool. There it is, Cody showing it off. Faith Booze Mountains. There's a cross between these 2 mountains, 2 mountain ranges, and there's a beautiful body of water down at the bottom with some trees and some grass and some rocks, and the mountains look snow-capped maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like how the cross is like glowing, like the sun almost. It's pretty cool. Show me the light. Yeah.
So what are you going to do when your vacation's over?
What do you mean? I'm gonna have to just work until next year.
Next year is your last vacation?
No, this is my last vacation of this year.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I don't have any more. I mean, I can request like days off.
Yeah.
I have some days off already requested for football season.
Oh, gosh.
I put those in far in advance. I was like,
Oh, yeah, we're going to do...
you're not stealing this from me.
Yeah, we're going to do about Saturdays. You're going to open. You're going to open.
Saturdays? Yeah, I always open. I don't ever close on Saturdays.
Ever.
No. My closing day is Tuesday nights because
Okay.
the ad switches over, so I handle all that. I don't ever close pretty much. The only time I close other than Tuesdays is because of like if someone needs me to, or someone might be on vacation, or we might have a call out or something, or they just ask me to really, really nicely. I might say okay. But other than that, no.
Okay.
Usually just close once a week, and then the rest of the time it's that. But during the day, I don't know if I should say this on a podcast. Honestly, I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But during the day on Saturdays when college football starts, right at noon when the first game starts, if it's a good game, usually on break I watch it on YouTube TV on my phone. I'll watch some of the football. But when I go back, I'm really into a game. I'm still doing my job. I'm not doing anything that's not like job related or is hindering my work at all. But I'll leave the game on the screen and put it on my shelf over there in my area. And then I'll just like walk up every now and then, check the score while still, dealing with customers and doing all my regular stuff. So it doesn't hinder me at all, but it's probably frowned upon.
Y'all can't have earbuds or nothing, right?
No. We can pre-open and close. Like, once the store's like closed and there's no more customers, you can put headphones in and do whatever you got to do. Same thing with in the morning. But once like 7 a.m. hits, or before 10 p.m. hits, it's all work. You're supposed to be professional about it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even supposed to use your like personal phone. But the funny thing is, they tell you you're not supposed to have your personal phone on you. They don't want you texting or calling or getting calls while you're on the job.
Mm-hmm.
But we all have this app that we use that scans products and stuff and tells us like if it's in stock and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, how am I supposed to use that if I don't have my
That's the
stuff?
companies, you know.
Yeah, I know, but like
Their logic. Like, they don't.
you don't have
give it.
any idea how many people will just have that pulled up and they're just doing their own thing, and then someone walks by, they're like, switch windows. Oh yeah, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it right now. I'm just working on the app, bro. Just checking stuff out. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna reset the camera, and then you want to go ahead and get into these would you rather's.
Yeah, I'll do the camera.
Okay.
That's my job.
It's your job. Reset the camera. Bud Light Lime. The lime in the Bud Light and shake it all up.
Don't do that.
It'll probably explode. Actually, I know it will. I've done it before.
Really?
Yeah, I was just real hyper. Big explosion. Oh, yeah. You want to hop into these would you rather
let's
conversations?
hop into
We Rochambeauing to see who goes first.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. Got beat again.
All right, are
Who's
you
going
ready?
first? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Would you rather spend a year entirely alone
Oh my gosh.
or a year without a home?
Whoa. Dude, that's... Okay. If I have a home... No. I got it all figured out. That was almost... I almost went a different route with this. But I'm going to say now, I'd rather have a year without a home if... Whoa, throat bubbles. If I didn't have a family, I would like to have a year with no home, because then I would just couch surf on all my friends' houses and find other places and make new relationships. Not with like women or anything, but like just people in general. And just see if there was any way that I could survive like that for 1 year, just staying at different people's places for as long as they would let me, and trying to just be like, hey, I'll cut your grass this entire season for just like a little bitty closet to stay in or something, or like a spare room. Like I'll do chores.
Would do that, like on YouTube, especially they do the
Couch surfing stuff.
yeah, the couch surfing.
Yeah, a lot of people that want to like travel the perimeter of the United States, there's like a website. That documentary that they did, that Christian one, that's what they did. It was like couchsurfing.com or something.
Yeah.
They found that like sadomasochistic or whatever it's called girl. She had like heart-shaped whips and stuff, and there's like four Christian dudes that are staying there, and they're like, I don't know what we got ourselves into, but hey, she's really nice. She's letting us stay here for the night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's what I'd do. What would you do?
100% I would go with that home.
Yeah, dude, you can't. Like, that's too long to be alone.
I like
You
being
go- you
alone,
wouldn't be the
but
same.
I can't go for that long.
You wouldn't be the same after
Uh-uh.
at all. You'd be like,
I'd be like Tom Hanks when he gets back
yeah,
from
Castaway. That's exactly what I'm thinking. You'd have a bunch of different balls and items that were just your friends.
Wilson, man.
Like, don't take that pencil. No, don't sharpen Eddie. He's my best friend. All right, my turn. Here we go. Would you rather have no one come to your wedding or your funeral? Think about it.
That's tough. 'Cause at this point, if I were to get married, I don't know if I want a lot of people at the wedding.
Yeah, but no one.
But at the same time, I don't care if nobody comes to my funeral. I'm
Because you're not
dead.
going to be there. Exactly. That's my logic. Like, I want people to pay respects, like, low-key right now while I'm alive.
Oh, you'll feel the pain. But I don't care if you come to my
Oh,
funeral
right.
or not.
I don't think, I'm not going to care once I'm gone.
I don't care if you even have a funeral for me.
Dude, biblically it says you're not even going to, like, care about anything of this world once you're gone, because you're gone.
You know, my granddad, he had it in his will or something
Yeah.
written out to where it was like no flowers,
No flowers.
no
hammers.
I think he said no sing. I don't know if it was singing or
No celebrations.
Nah,
you
it was
wanna
definitely no flowers and no something else. But it was
No
supposed to be
tears.
supposed to be like a happy time.
Yeah, celebration of life, not a goodbye forever,
Yeah.
doomy and gloomy type deal. Yeah, I get that for sure. All right. Your turn.
Oh, my turn.
Awkward silence.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
Would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
Ooh. Oh. Well. Dude.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Yeah, they're both filthy with bacteria
Yeah.
of other people.
I think I don't know.
But listen. Okay.
Nah, you can't.
So you can boil a toothbrush.
You can boil
You
underwear.
can boil, yeah. Or you just
Yeah.
bleach it and not care what color it turns out as long as you bleach it really good. I think you could get by with either one, so that's a really, really tough one. But oral hygiene, like think about
That's
if you're
important.
yeah, what if you're brushing so think about the integrity. So what's the integrity of the toothbrush versus the boxers or the underwear? Are they both still in good shape, or is like the
toothbrush might be fanning out a little bit, and the underwear might have a couple of stains,
couple stains? Okay.
like
Underwear.
sweat stains.
Underwear
and
them
stuff like
because
that.
I would just bleach them 3 or 4 times, then just wear them, no problem.
Okay. I think
With a toothbrush,
I'm
you
with
can't
that.
get that integrity of those bristles
No.
back.
Unless
matter how hard you try.
Maybe melt them.
Just melt, and all of a sudden it just becomes 3 bristles on there that are really big. Just tear your gums
man.
apart. Yeah, I think underwear would be the way to go because you could just bleach them really, really good, and then just wear them until you can't no more. I'm going with underwear. Okay. Did you give your answer?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with underwear.
Underwear. Okay. Here we go. Would you rather live right next to a huge stadium or the airport?
A huge stadium.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be really loud all the time, but so would an airport.
Oh.
So, but you get
Yeah,
more entertainment.
but the
at a stadium.
airport is non-stop.
Yeah.
Planes coming in.
Plus, think about it.
All
If
the
you
time.
live right there,
Stadium. I mean, think about it. I mean, you get. You should have all these nice places to go for the most part.
yeah,
You
in
know what
walking
I'm saying?
distance.
Yeah, walking distance.
So even if it's not part of the stadium, you should have some
Like the
amenities.
Battery at Truist Park. If
Yeah,
you lived
dude.
at those
You
apartments
lived
up
over
there, you got plenty
Walk
of
there and
eating
have
and drinking
fun.
places if you wanted to.
Lots of entertainment, lots to look at, lots
Depending
to see.
on how high your apartment is, you can actually see the game.
Yeah, that one. Remember those one places that was like the balcony bar and all that, and you can just look over
It was
and
like
watch
a
the game.
A hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel. I can't remember what it's called.
Dude, those rooms gotta be expensive.
They are. They're very expensive. The ones facing, like you can watch it from your room, you go up the rooftop bar and chill. Like, pretty nice. But
Yeah.
I think is it the Marriott?
I don't know.
I can't remember either. I remember seeing it. We were right across from it where we sat for that Star Wars game. All right, your turn.
Would you rather lose the ability to read, or the ability to lose, or what?
Blah, blah, blah.
Would you rather lose the ability to read, or lose the ability to speak?
Oh, dude, I would definitely lose the ability to read.
Read?
Yeah, for sure. Because I would just speak and look at someone else and be like, hey, what's that say? Read it to me. Read it to me right now.
I think I'd rather go lose the ability to speak because I would kind of deal with that anyway.
What? No, man. You gotta have a voice. I want to have a voice. My ancestors fought for me to have a voice.
I will learn to speak in my own way.
People are like, what ancestors fought for you to have a voice?
Yeah.
I'm like, we broke free
Yeah.
from tyranny. I don't know. Yeah, but probably the voice. No, probably the read. I don't care
What
how to
did I
read.
just do?
What did you just do?
Was that
All
my
right.
last one anyway?
Yeah, I think was that 3? That was your third one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
So am I done?
Yeah, you're done.
Okay.
I got one more for you. Would you rather take a bath in salad dressing or shower in barbecue sauce? You got 2 different. You got a bath of salad dressing or shower in barbecue sauce.
Do I get to choose my flavor?
I guess so, yeah.
I'll shower in barbecue sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm going the opposite route with that one. I'm thinking like a vinaigrette bath or something good and oily for my skin. Get up in all the crevices.
Oil and vinegar.
Yeah, just get up in there and just kind of moisturize.
Oh man, you'd be marinated.
Yeah, like a Greek vinaigrette and just come out looking like a Greek god or something.
Oh gosh.
Smelling real swanky.
Yeah, wasn't that a thing back then?
I don't know.
Not
I mean, I know
oiling their
people used to
bodies
like
and
anoint
stuff?
people with oil and like pour oil over people
Yeah.
right before they put them in the oven. I'm just cooked them up. Oh no, that's too far. Crossed the line there. Ooh, we apologize for that one. Apologize.
Oh man.
Say you're sorry.
That was
Say
funny.
you're sorry. No, it was not funny. We will not talk about chambers or gas or anything.
I never mentioned that.
You said
I just said a
oven?
name. I just said a name. I just said a name.
We were talking about easy bake ovens and brownies and cookies. We're not trying to be offensive at all. Good vibes only. L.T.L, baby. Listen to Leroy. Should I rename this podcast Listen to Leroy? Leroy Jenkins. You used to always call me that on video games.
Yeah, I
Y'all
think
wanted
that
to
was
be all-
you, bro.
Y'all always wanted to be stealth, and I was like, I'm going in, boots on the ground, guns blazing.
Yeah, good, because me and Derek were on the hill, sitting there planning our strategy, and then the next thing we know, we hear gunshots and explosions in the encampment. We look down.
My
Yep.
character's just
There was
running in
Gavin.
there with a machine gun. You're like, golly, you might as well just be running up in there. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, that's funny though. Couldn't help it, man. I was just having fun. That's all it was. Just good fun, happy times, good happy times. So church was good today.
It was good.
It was a good sermon. Clint was like on fire, and they said that he was just like really getting into it today.
Yeah.
So had a good time. Oh yeah, well, I guess we'll close this out with a Bible verse here in a minute. But I was actually curious at one point. How often do you pray?
How often do I pray?
Yeah, personally.
Not enough.
I don't know why. I think that can go for everybody. But like, I apologized. Like, this is kind of, I guess it's personal, talking about my prayer at like communion today. But I was like, I apologize to God for being so distant lately, because like I haven't been doing my morning prayers lately.
Mm-hmm.
And so one thing growing up, when I was in the car with my mom, was getting in the car and she was taking me to school and everything. We'd always have a morning prayer on the way, like before we turned on the radio or anything. We'd have a morning prayer to like, thank you for this day. Just be with us. Let us, like lead us to do your work and your will today. Just keep us safe. Keep us in the palm of your hand. And just thank you for everything, all your many blessings. And then any other special request or anything. And then, that was it. And so she instilled in me to do that. And so like every morning on the way to work, or once I got to work before I went into work or something, that's usually when I'll do like a morning prayer or something like that. And sometimes at night, if I'm thinking about it, I'll pray again at night. But Paul in the Bible says to pray ceaselessly, like for everything, for every issue, everything's going on in your life, just to pray. And like you said, I don't think any of us do it enough like we need to.
I have a bad tendency of praying when I need something or when something has gone wrong.
Like well, I think that's another
what I'm
thing we
saying?
do. Yeah, like it's like using
Like-
God like a genie in a bottle.
Yeah, like this didn't work out, and I'm
Or like,
hurting.
I'm scared
and
about
help me.
this. Like
Yeah.
I need help. Like so, and it shouldn't be that way. We should be like going to Him every single day, no matter what, with praises, with requests, with everything. And so that's
Have
something
you
I
ever
want to work
promised
on.
God something in a desperate situation? Like, I will never do this again if you'll just help me, or I will always do
But
this.
then you do it. You end up doing it again.
Well, I've never done that because I know that I would 100% not be able
You're
to.
gonna get like struck down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep that promise.
I've had to ask for forgiveness for doing that before. At
Oh,
least
really?
once in my life,
Yeah.
that I know of. And it's something that I like. It's one thing breaking a promise to yourself, but breaking a promise to
God. Yeah.
dude, that's scary. That's risky business. Like something, it's like, but it's not like, oh my God, it's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, I broke the promise. He's going to strike me down for sure now. Like he's going to smite me.
It's just shame and guilt.
Yeah, it's like my dad. It's like disappointing my dad, like my father. It's like man, I really messed up. But that's the thing. And I don't mean to say it like, hey, it's okay, go out and sin and do whatever you want and then ask for forgiveness. He's going to forgive you. That's not how it works. It's like you really need to be repentive of what you did wrong and feel that shame of that sin, the weight of the sin that you sinned. And then
well, what you just said,
you'll have grace and mercy, because that's
kind
how
of makes
it
me
works.
wonder something. So you know that saying is it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I know.
I hate that saying because I think it should be the other way around.
Yeah, but the problem is with that is I did try to treat it the other way around for like most of my life, and asking for permission first. They never let you do it.
It sucks.
They never let you do it. They're like, no, absolutely not. But if you were to just do it and then be like, oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's bad. You shouldn't be doing anything that you know is wrong or that you know you might get in trouble for. It's just not right. But yeah, dude, I was just wondering because that's something I've been thinking about too. Is like I just need to pray more. I need to be more sincere with my prayers and then more intentional with that intimate relationship with God. But I think we're going to do better about that soon because I think we're about to start a Bible study together on Sunday nights.
Yeah, but when is that? When's the next go round?
Well, we're not going to start our group with Foundation yet.
Okay.
The one that we wanted, on the night we wanted, is full. It is full. We checked. So
And is he the only one who does it on Sunday?
I don't know. We can look at it, but
I don't
it's
know. There's like
3:35 now, and so that thing's already open, so a lot of people are in. But it's not the end of the world. I think
how is he already full though? If it hadn't even opened up yet.
because I think they had a lot of the newbies do it because the week before.
So he's got all the
that's
new
never
guys.
been in a group with Foundation before. It was open to them to get in first.
Oh, so he's got a lot of newbies.
Yeah. So, which I mean, technically you could have done that, but then there was
Well, I
no
didn't
guarantee
know
we
that.
would have been there with you either. So.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm thinking about asking David and Marissa if they want to get together for 1 hour on a Sunday evening and just do
What, like on Zoom or something?
like a little Zoom thing. And we could all meet in here or something and just like, we do our study throughout the week on our own and then we meet up on a Sunday night for like 1 hour and just kind of
Just discuss it.
and go over it and
Yeah,
everything.
because I don't know how none of this works.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually like a group, a collective thing where we just kind of go around and be like, so what did you take from this? Like, and then like, I thought it was interesting here, and then like talk about stuff that happens throughout the week that you can like actually see like God's hands in and stuff. Stuff like that. It's cool. I mean, I love being in groups and stuff, and it helps you grow spiritually. It helps you have that accountability. Like, you don't want to be the only one showing up at a group that didn't read those few pages.
Yeah.
Those pages have like...
Yeah, like you and Darby did that one time?
Yeah, dude, we missed an entire chapter one time, and we were just like winging it. We're like, yeah, that was really good. I like that. But that page was great. No, we were honest about it. We were like, yeah, we didn't read it, but like, I'm here. So I want to be part of the discussion.
So you tell me about it.
Yeah, so we were able to go through and kind of review some of that stuff. But we did the Experiencing God one, which I kind of want to go back and do the last part of it, or at least the first part, or maybe do it in chapters, like a few different chapters, and maybe like just do that with you, because you never experienced it.
I gotta find that Francis Chan book.
Yeah, if you can't find it soon, you need to buy a new one.
But I got it
Crazy
somewhere.
Love.
It's pretty, the one with the red cover.
Yeah, that's the one I want to ask them if they haven't done it yet, if they want to do that.
I got it somewhere.
I was going to ask Micah and Madeline too, but they're a part of a group, and I'm not sure if they'll have time, especially on Sundays. I'm not sure if David and Marissa will either. It might just be us three doing our own thing. But I think it would be fun. We need to definitely do something like that, and we need to be one of the first people to get into a group the next go-around. So it should be probably... This one should be from now until... Let's see. Now until the holidays. And then after that, it'll be the holidays until, like, summer. So, like, January.
Oh, so they last a while.
Yeah, it's like 2 months, I think.
Oh,
it's like 8 weeks. I think they're usually like 8 weeks.
Okay.
They're either 8 weeks or 12 weeks. So it's either 2 months or 3 months long.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just like one and a half. It's either like 1 or 1.5 hours at someone's house every Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like usually there's like snacks or food, and then we sit around.
Do they rotate houses, or do they?
No,
do
it's
the
like
same
one house. Like we were part of the Waltons. We were part of their group twice, and so we just would go to their house every Sunday night, at like 5 to 7 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was fun. We met. That's how we met a lot of the people at Foundation, which was nice because we know some people there. We don't know.
Yeah, see, I
everybody.
still don't hardly know anybody.
Yeah, dude, it's cool because it's like a team building experience, and you get to like meet new people and like people that you might actually get to like have more conversations with in between church services than just showing up to worship and get the word, and you can actually walk up and be like, "Hey, man, yeah. So how'd that thing go this week? You know, like, I've been praying about it for you, man. Yeah, this is great. Well, all right, man, we'll see you tonight." And like, it's fun. It's like camaraderie, and it's fun to be a part of something in general, but something that's going to help you build yourself spiritually, especially. It's awesome because you don't like. Sometimes just showing up to worship and then like get the word, it's great. You need that, but it's also like you need that fellowship too of like other Christians and like living life with them and like experiencing their praises and also their pain and their hurt too, and just being there for each other. It's great. It's a cool feeling, man. I'm happy. I'm gonna be excited for you to come along. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll be a little nervous.
Yeah, no, I mean, everyone is at first, because like, especially if you don't know anybody going in, you're just kind of like, okay, kind of off, like, what's it, how would you say it? Is offstandish? Is that a word? Is that offstandish?
Standoffish?
Standoffish.
Yeah.
There you go. That's not the first time offstandish. Offstandish. Yeah, so it's like, that's kind of how everybody was at first, and then, like, the first one, you kind of like do a little get to know. They'll go in a circle and be like, "Yeah, just tell us your name, what you do."
I hate that.
Blah blah blah.
So much.
It'll be fine.
I hate that.
We went like after the first time, and the ice is broken.
I hate it.
And so after that, it's kind of like you can talk if you want to, or they might go around in a circle and just let you like, "So what? So what'd you get out of this? You know, like,
Good
what did you think about this?"
Good.
It was good. It was great. God is good. Move on.
Amen.
You just be like, "Well, I really liked how nacho cheese." Verse 33 said that God is good, and let us thank Him for our food. Amen. No, it's fun though. I mean, nerves are normal, but I'm telling you, once the first couple sessions or like meetings are over and everything, it's just fun. Just meeting up with people and just doing life and that's the cool thing is like sometimes you might have people like some weeks some people might not show up, other weeks it might be a full house. You never know. But like he said today, which I think is cool, is they're trying to be intentional about making it smaller groups.
Yeah.
Because there were like 20, 25 people in the first one we were a part of. It was a lot. We were in the first round of foundation groups when it launched. Mm-hmm. And there were a lot of people in each group.
Is small groups like a big thing for undenominational churches?
Yeah,
because you don't get that for like Baptist churches like I grew up with.
I think Baptist churches do it too sometimes. I think they're mainly called like a lot of times they'll just call it Bible study.
Yeah.
And then like D groups. Do you ever heard of that term? Devotion groups and stuff like that. We just call ours like groups.
The main sermon, Wednesday night sermon, and
Wednesday
Sunday
night
school.
Sunday school, the sermon. Yeah, it's funny.
And then
different churches call it different things, but it's all just spiritual gatherings where we just kind of like meet up and talk about scripture and different Bible lessons and stuff. But it's pretty cool because we use this thing called Right Now Media. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I'm logged into it right now or not, but I doubt I am. Yeah, I'm not logged in. I'm not signed in right now. I'm not going to sign in. But there's like hundreds, maybe even thousands of different plans on there. From Tim Tebow to Francis Chan to all kinds of like really good like Christian-based studies that have like videos and all kinds of stuff with it. So usually it's centered around something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you'll sit down and do all the study together and then watch the video each week and then discuss and stuff like that. So it's fun. But let's do the verse of the day. It is Sunday afternoon, after all. So let's see. We got Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I like that one. Joshua 1:9. So go check it out. All right, folks. Thank you so much, so much for being supportive and checking all this stuff out. Really appreciate you. And can't wait for the next one. So as for this Chop Chat, guys, as always, much love and peace out.
Faith moves mountain.
And as always, guys, on Listen to Lamb Chop. Much love, Faith Moves Mountain. Dude, I'm all scrambled. What do I say?
And peace out.
Peace. I forgot the order. Like 100%, I forgot the order. What is it? As always. Listen to Lamb Chop. Much love, Faith Moves Mountains. Peace out.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a brain fart.